Hi! So for my topic, I chose the Ute tribe and their annual tradition of the bear dance. The Ute are Native Americans that are part of the Great Basin region of North America. Traditionally, they lived in small bands in Colorado and eastern Utah, and today they're categorized into three different regions: the Northern Ute, the Southern Ute, and the Mountain Ute. The Northern Ute currently reside in eastern Utah, the Southern reside in southern Colorado, and the Mountain Ute reside in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. The Ute were and still are very spiritual people who valued and are very in sync with nature. For example, they believe that Father Sky created the sun, the moons, the stars, and the earth, and that Mother Earth provides what is needed by those who show reverence and respect. The Utes utilize fishing, hunting, and gathering to sustain their lives, and this is possible given the vast terrain of the area that includes the mountain ranges of the Rockies, over 90 basins, desert plains, rivers, lakes, and streams. Given the vast terrain of the area, plants and animals are abundant. Bears are very common in the area, and the Utes highly valued these creatures. In fact, the Utes believe that their primal ancestors were bears. The bear is the most physiologically similar to humans. And they also were at a time one of the biggest competitors with humans for resources. The Utes also believe that bears possess magical powers. Given that the bear dance itself comes from a story about a bear. There are many variations of the story, but they all are similar. Okay, so one of the variations of the story is that the bear dance comes from a tale of a Ute man who decided to rest in the mountains after becoming tired of a long day of hunting. The man did not leave the mountains after the beginning of fall, and he continued to reside there in the winter. According to the legend, the Ute man did not leave after the first snowfall, and because he did not leave, he was captured by a grizzly bear woman who dragged him into hibernation with her. He stayed with her all of winter and was let go to return to his people when spring came. And although she let him go, the grizzly bear woman warned him that people should not be in the mountains during the winter time. And she told him to pass this to his people. More importantly, the bear told the man that before the Utes come up to the mountains in the spring, that they must do the bear dance. So before she released him, the grizzly bear herself taught him the dance so that he could teach the people of the Utes. That is how the bear dance came about. So the bear dance is an annual event that occurs the first day of spring and lasts about 4 days. The purpose of the dance is essentially to respect and assist the bears with coming out of hibernation. The bear dance also honors the renewal of life and the return of spring. This bear dance celebrates the bear's life, but it also honors human life. It is also used as a girl's puberty ceremonial. As far as the dance goes itself, it's different than most because it is a male and female dance. But just as the female grizzly bear was in charge of the Ute man in the ancient tale, females are in charge in this bear dance. Essentially, the role of the woman in the dance is to take on the role of the female grizzly bear. It's kind of like a Sadie Hawkins dance where the girls ask the guys out. So the dance itself takes place in a corral-like enclosure that is meant to resemble a bear cave. The beginning of the dance is marked by a group of male singers who play a few tremolo strokes. The sound that is created is supposed to sound like thunder, which represents the arrival of spring and spring showers. So for the dance, the women line up in the south side while the men line up on the north side. The women select their partner by touching them with willow wand or throwing a pebble. After they have made their selection, they interlock arms to form a line facing the singers. The song ends. There's a moment of silence. And then the Ras Tremoloa begins again. The men move out to face their partners and form a line holding hands, and they continue singing songs with the tremolo until both lines are in place. During the dance, both men and women are always facing each other, and the singers can increase the tempo, making the dance as vigorous as desired. So as far as music go, the main instrument used in the bear dance is a rasp. A rasp is a musical instrument that produces a sound by rubbing a stick up and down on an upside down wash tub with the resonating chamber underneath it. The rasp sound produces a grinding sound. The grinding sound is meant to represent the growl or the scratch of the bear. The rasp is let's see. So this rasp sound is very unique to the Utes and the bear dance, and there's nothing like it. What I'm going to do is to conclude this, I'm going to play part of the bear dance, and I'm going to point out the rasp. It's the beginning of it. And that up and down grinding sound is the rasp. And it's supposed to sound like a grill. Yep. Oh. So that is my lesson of the bear dance. As far as why I chose the bear dance, I thought the bear dance was unique because of the origin of it, the tale of the bear in the cave, and I also think that it's unique because it's both men and women are involved, but the women lead and they get to choose their partners, which I thought was very unique. And yeah, so there we go.